Hello, hello, everybody. Hope you're all having a good day. Today, we're going to be discussing the stinkers of the rotation for next year. Some colors are going to get hit more than others, and we're going to see the shit show that's going to unfold. So, starting off with red, we're going to be losing OP1 Zoro. So, all your Zero decks will be hurt, but I'm going to say this choppers are better, I think. The utility 2K, there's going to be several of them for a few colors, and that is Otama. Seeing this card go away is going to be pretty interesting because I've seen this card in every deck since I started the game, so it's going to be fun to see this out of the game. Rush Zoro, he's been seeing a lot less play, but this card's still really good. I think more red decks should be looking into playing him. 9 Gate, the biggest hit to the red purple Luffy deck. Marco's going / all the first wave of Whitebeard Pirates. The only promo that's going to matter here is Gordon, but there's already 12 copies of this card, so losing 4 isn't going to hurt anybody except Caesar Clown players. Just a note of 1-drop Chopper, just because they're good blockers. Unblockable Luffy's going. Red Hawk, I know it's seeing less play in Shanks, but it's still a good 2K event. Rad Beam's going, and the zero cost events going. I do believe they're going to reprint the zero cost events to keep them in rotation because it doesn't make sense that 4 of them will rotate out and the 2 of them will stay. But next up, we got green, which isn't losing much, but it's losing a lot of good cards. Izo is a 2K event, and we're going to be losing the first wave of Supernova package, including 8-drop Kid, Bonnie, and Re-Stanlaw and Straw Sword. This card sees a bit of play, but I wouldn't be surprised if you've never seen this card in your life. Re-Stanlaw for those yellow-green Law decks, Bonnie for every Supernova deck, and the Kid being a boss monster for almost every green deck. But the big daddy of them all, probably the best 10-drop in the game, Green Dofi. This card going is going to be really sad because, man, green doesn't have much other than these two. These two are like the pillars that hold everything together for that color. Green needs some help after next year. Next up, we got blue. The big pink boogeyman himself is going away. And with him, he's going to be taking Gecko, and Mihawk with him. All the way to hell. But next to them will be top 5 look Dofi and Perona. So these utility cards will be going away. The utility 2K will be Kaya. She's going. Big boss monster Kaido will be going. 1-drop Law, just it's something of note that it comes up every now and then. Zero event, Peel Off, Pot of Greed, but 3000 Worlds and Red Hawk going is very interesting as well. They might reprint Red Hawk to keep it in the game. And because if they don't, it's just going to be Gravity Blade, and it would be very weird. But next up, we got purple. Purple is not getting hit much. The best card here is Queen, and it was originally the best purple card in the game. Magellan, he never sees play, but he's annoying. Kaido, never sees play, but is powerful and wins games. Queen, best card. Sheep, Bagua, Hell's Judgment, or Big Bill's Hell's Cars. Zero Event and Blast Breath. Purple's not getting hit that much at all, other than Queen. Purple's looking pretty good for after the rotation. Next up, black. We're going to be losing the Smoker Leader, which actually reminds me of a point that, what about the starter decks from last year? Are they going to keep those into rotation? So are we going to keep Dofi and Smoker and all the other set block 1 leaders, or are those starter decks going to rotate out, but specifically their leader, not the cards? That's a very weird situation. But next up, we have pretty much the slew of all the Black Navy cards, their first waves of support, which is really sad. And not only that, it's so funny that they're gonna get hit really hard, even though Black has been in the game one less set than the other colors, excluding yellow. So you would imagine they have had less cards taken away from them, but no. But we're losing Kuzan, we're losing Sokka, the 2K event Tsuru, or vent, counter, not a counter event. We're losing Bork, we're losing Branu, all the first wave of Dressrosa. So Usopp, I hope you're good, bro, after next year. Hina for those Rebecca combos, this Zero event, and Marineford. So not even Kobe gets to play this card in a year. And lastly, we got Yellow. Pudding. I put this card here because its ability to search Sanjis, and we know that 9-drop Sanji is going to be even more prominent than ever in the future. So having this for probably like the Nami deck, or God heavens help us, if anyone's wanted to play Queen, this card still exists, and it can search this and Big Mom, which is really crazy. So this is a card of note that'll be leaving and possibly stunting several potential decks. Big Mom, Shirahoshi, Kata, Beige, Sanji, Yamato, and 7 Linlin. So pretty much all of the OG yellow top end is going, and like the black thing, you wouldn't imagine it hitting them so hard because yellow has been in the game 2 less sets than every other color, which is so funny. But that will be all today. What are you guys' thoughts, and what do you guys think the future best decks will be in a year?